We're into the business end of the Maliban Inter-Club Rugby League as we start off week number 12 with a plate segment clash between the top two, Yafos Sports Club taking on Police Sports Club here in the Yafos grounds in Ratmalana in what will be a dress rehearsal of the plate final next week. Both these teams have been mighty impressive throughout the competition. Yafos in particular, they're running away with that plate segment at the moment, comfortably above the rest of the Forces teams. Police Sports Club as well, after not the best of starts to their season, really have revitalized themselves and now have themselves primed for a plate final. So I welcome Jani Duhimsar into the commentary box to take you through the next 80 minutes. Very good evening.
A very good evening, Nathan. Like you mentioned, a pre-rehearsal of that plate final happening here today at Ratmalana between Air Force Sports Club versus Police Sports Club, as we are a few minutes away from the commencement of this game. As we see in our screens, both the teams are all set for the game.
Conditions as well, isn't it, Johnny? Perfect for some run in rugby. Really cool, really cloudy over Ratmalana. Hopefully the weather holds up in this fashion for the next 80 minutes, and as usual in Ratmalana, kicking conditions will prove to be tough with a steady breeze coming across the ground from the beach side.
Yes, definitely the wind at Ratmalana always plays a crucial part here at Ratmalana, especially the kicking game.
Yes, and taking off the Yafos chopper, and Yafos have taken off in this plate segment of the Maliban Inter-Club Rugby League, haven't they, Johnny? They have missed out against the big boys, but did push them all the way. But they've won the matches that they have come into as favourites. As we take a look at how week 12 panned out in the Maliban Inter-Club Rugby League, started off with a really tight game between Navy Sports Club and Police Sports Club. Police Sports Club, despite running in 5 tries, missing out by a single point. Isru Kongavatta was flawless with the boot, and Yafos Sports Club as well getting a bonus point victory comfortably over Sri Lankan Army to help Police seal their spot in the plate final. And then in the cup segment, Kandy Sports Club running riot at Havelock Park, making their championship credentials very clear for all to see, 42 points to 17. And then CRNFC put in one and in that top two at the 26 point to 16 victory over their Maitland Place rivals CHNFC.
So we have a look at the plate segment points table. Air Force Sports Club taking the lead with 37 points, and Police Sports Club in the second place. And like we mentioned, both these teams will once again meet for that important plate final. And Navy and Sri Lanka Army, they did their best, but just couldn't make it to that top two in the plate segment, as Air Force will run up in this plate segment so far.
Yes, comfortably 12 points in front, on top of the table, certainly entering that final as the favourites. And like we said, they have challenged the big boys as well, especially in that games against CHNFC and Kandy. Managed to scrape a losing bonus point of Kandy Sports Club as well. Have the Yamen here at Ratmalana in their very strong in their home conditions. As we take a look at how the final week of this Super Round is going to pan out. Right now, Friday evening, we have Yafos Sports Club taking on Police Sports Club. And then tomorrow, another crucial game in the plate segment, Janidu, as Navy welcomes Sri Lanka Army, and that game is crucial because it decides who finishes last in that plate segment, and whoever finishes last in that plate segment will have to play a one-game playoff to see if they are eligible for that Clifford Cup against the City Lions. So neither of those teams will want to put in that extra effort, and they'll want to wrap up their Clifford Cup qualification with tomorrow's game as well. And then in the cup segment, potentially a championship decider, CRNFC welcome in Kandy Sports Club to Longdon Place. And then to close out this final week, we'll have Havelock Sports Club making the short trip to the racecourse to take on CHNFC.
keep sweating. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get. Spray. Go.
දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස්ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස්ටෙක් ගන්න ඕන හොඳම තීරණය.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotami. Fun tamai.
Perfectly. ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇලුමිනියම්. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Muscle Guard Herbal Cream. A herbal cream for rapid relief and complete healing from muscle and joint ailments. Experience rapid relief. A trusted product from Link Natural.
It's the end again.
Pay with your phone. Pay with your smartwatch. For the first time in Sri Lanka, pay easy with GPay and Commercial Bank.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස්ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස්ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Keep pushing the limits. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get. Spray. Go.
දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස්ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස්ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotami. Fun tamai.
සිත් සත්සරය කළඹා සතුටක් ඉපදිලා මල් මන්දහාසේ ජීවිතයට ලං කළා සතුටේ පැහැයන් සොයා අතුරා සිටින සරසා මන්සල එලි කළා ලංකෙන් රුපියලක් සතුටෙන් උපන් පැහැයක අසිරිය
Perfectly ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇලුමිනියම්. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇලුමිනියම්. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotami. Fun tamai.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස්ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස්ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Drink Samahan daily to boost your immunity and stay healthy against prevailing health conditions. Samahan daily. Stay healthy.
දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස්ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස්ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Vantage for the modern professional.
Perfectly ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇලුමිනියම්. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Keep rising. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get. Spray. Go.
දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස්ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස්ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotami. Fun tamai.
Perfectly ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇලුමිනියම්. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇලුමිනියම්. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
වසංගකාරී වෙනුවෙන් අද්විතීය නිමාවෙන් විශ්වාසී ආරක්ෂාවෙන්
අසම සම ස්මාර්ට් ඔප්ෂන් සමගින් 125cc බලයෙන් සියල්ලටම ඉහළින් TVS Raider 125, the full option bike.
Vantage. Elevate your base. Smooth seams for enhanced comfort.
Welcome back to Ratmalana, as we're just moments away from kickoff here in this high stakes clash between Police Sports Club and Yafo Sports Club. So we take a look at the starting 15s for today. Heavy rotation, isn't it, Janidu, between among both these teams, saving their better players for that grand final. Of course, as we take a look at Police Sports Club, Darlin, Fernando and Idris Uriya in the front row. The experienced Mohan Vimalaratna and Vimukti Pereira in the second row, with Samir Jayasinghe, Shana Karish Chandra the skipper, and Pradeep Kumar in the loose. Chaturanga Chandrasekhara will continue at half-back with Prince Chamara and Viyanga Pivituru in the midfield, and a back three of Sujan Kudiduwakku, Avishka Hiran and Kaushalya Gunaveera, with Sandeep, Shaveen, Tabit, Gayantha, Kanishka, Adeep, Mosetadra and Akash set to come off the bench.
Similar scenario here with the Air Force as well. A few changes in their lineup as well, as Vimukti Fernando, Bandar and Vikramasinghe starts off in the front row, and Jaiveer and Piris will take over the second rows, as Devmit, Fernando and Vasanta in the third row. Kavisha Kaluarache as half-back, and Rashindu Bandar fly half, and in the centres Pramodya Padmasanga and Kalana Chamudita and Nakila Jayasinghe and Sudat Bandar will play the wings, as Vishal Akalanka in that full-back, and Waligama, Kasun, Sanduruan, Madhushanka, Sandesh, Lakshan, Lienege and Udayang as replacements for Air Force Sports Club today.
There's a lot of your teammates as well in that Air Force lineup, isn't it, Janidu?
Yes, definitely. A few members in that Mercantile Sevens tournament last year.
And yes, we're just running through the formalities here at the Air Force grounds in Ratmalana, and as we mentioned, heavy rotation between both these teams. The chief guest for today makes his way, Mr. Nalin Jayasundara. Air Force Sports Club and Police Sports Club. It will be important for both of them to try and get that victory as well, isn't it, Janidu? That mental boost for them going into that grand final to be played at the same venue. So a positive game today will be what both these sides want. They'll want to go into that final with that confidence, isn't it?
Yes, definitely. I think it's an opportunity for both these teams to have this moment, like playing in this same ground where they'll play the finals as well, and to get that preparations done. And yes, both teams are playing with quite a few changes as well, but yet I'm pretty sure they want to stick to their game plans and make sure that they make a statement here, even though that they play with a few new players. Definitely Air Force or either Police Sports Club would want to make sure that they make a statement before heading into that all-important final.
Yes, as formalities are wrapped up and we're just a few moments away from kickoff here at Ratmalana. Air Force back in their home kit, their first game on home soil in this plate segment. They were away at Navy and away at Army in the previous couple of weeks, so great boost for them as well, returning to their home turf where they have been so strong season in, season out.
Yes, definitely a good opportunity, like I mentioned once again, for Air Force Sports Club as well. The plate finals will be played here, and like we mentioned, and the match officials for today, Karum Sandruan, alongside with his assistant referees Gihan Yatavar and Charni Lienage, and as TMO Mr. Anil Jai Singh. As it's all set for the kickoff.
Siafo Sports Club in their blue kit, Police Sports Club in their lucky white kit, Janido as they like to call it, their lucky kit.
Yes, only few games have worked out for them as well in that white jersey. As all set for the kickoff, Police Sports Club on the receiving end.
It will be interesting to see how Air Force's bench strength is as well, isn't it? Janidu, they had a really good season last time out, finished fourth, managed to secure place in that cup segment, but unfortunately lost a few crucial players heading into this season, but they fill those gaps and fill them really well. And if their second string side is able to put on a good show, it could send a message out that even if they lose even more players, that they do have the resources, they do have the talent in their ranks to fill those gaps and field a strong side in this Maliban Inter-Club Rugby League. As spot the space in behind did Akalanka, but collected by Avishka Hiran, and here's Kalna Chamudita with his first feel of the ball, but did really well there, did the young fullback to chase his own kick. Picks it up straight from base. There's Kalu Arachi, lovely inside ball to Akalanka, who unfortunately loses it forward, and important tackle there coming from the police skipper Shanaka Arishchandra, forcing the error out of the Air Force fullback. So first set piece coming up, and it goes the way of Police Sports Club.
Definitely good start from both the teams. Have a look at that lovely inside ball, and well, the tackle seemed to be a bit of an interesting one, but
ready. Crouch.
It will be a scrum down in favor of Police Sports Club.
Steady, steady. Bye.
Here's Chandrasekhar with the put in. Harish Chandra at the back, taken by Chandrasekhar. Now sending it through the hands. Here's Prince Chamara. He's kicked really well throughout this season. High up and under, and Sujan Kodituakku is up there with the chase, but Akalanka manages to beat his man, puts in a chip and chase of his own. Only as far as Avishka Hiran, who evades the first tackler and takes the ball into contact. Certainly looks like both these sides are trying to play that territorial game with their boot. Isn't it, Janidu? And at a ground like Ratmalana, can be tough to do that, but if you get it right, it can work wonders for you.
Yes, definitely worth the risk, Nathan. We all know how well the wind plays here at Ratmalana, and it's a brilliant kick.
Johan Piris there, lovely kick, spotted the space in behind. Absolutely nothing that the Air Force winger could do about that, and has taken his side all the way inside the Air Force red zone to put them in a prime attacking position. Looks like that has been called the 50-22 as well, and Police will have the throw into the line out. Excellent kick there from Johan Piris into the side today for Police Sports Club, and straight away with an immediate impact.
It's definitely a great opportunity here for the Police Sports Club to draw that first blood. They are inside their own 22. Does very well with the line out, sets the rolling maul, driving forward. Seems to be working out well. They're still on. Here's the number 20 breaking from that maul, goes down to the ground. Police Sports Club opting to play on that close quarters.
It's a well marked tackle there by the Air Force defender, stopping Piris dead in his tracks. And referee Sandruan has seen enough. Was playing an advantage for Police Sports Club, so he'll come back to that. Looks like it's an illegal entry into that rolling maul, but Police straight away look really strong off the set piece, don't they, Janidu?
Yes, definitely. credit definitely has to go to Johan Pires making that impactful kick. And from there, Police Sports Club have done really well so far. And interesting to see what they are going to do with this penalty. And yes, they have opted to go for a scrum down, Nathan. Interesting call.
But perhaps the right call, isn't it? Certainly winning that forwards battle, at least in what we've seen in the first 3.5 minutes. Still fairly early doors. Looking to make their presence felt here. As a visit inside, as Chandrasekhara feeds it in. Another strong scrum from the Cops as Harish Chandra picks it up from the back, takes it onto the 5-meter line and has his hands over the ball. Does Padma Sanka, and that's a brilliant steal from the Air Force centre. And an early chance, you have to say, has gone begging from Police Sports Club. Brilliant work at the breakdown there from the Airmen. And keep this dangerous police side at bay for now.
Well, certainly he was isolated. For a moment he lost his balance as well. And he was fallen into the ground as we have a look at the replay of that clearance kick. As Air Force gets into a safe zone.
Has potentially another rolling maul on the cards here from Police Sports Club. This time go to the first man. Samira Jayasinghe collects and straight away winning an advantage as well. Air Force did well to repel the maul initially, but now getting their drive on. Our Police Sports Club wheeling it around nicely, and Deshan Fernando at the back of it, but support arriving for Air Force Sports Club. Police under an advantage as well, can afford to have a free roll of the dice here, and that's exactly what Chandrasekhara does. Yes, Pires, lovely inside ball to the number 26 Vyanga Pivituru, who takes it into contact, but once again does really well at the breakdown there to steal that ball. Does Akila Jayasinghe for Air Force, but yet another penalty advantage being played for the Cops, and referee Sandruwan will go back to it again.
Play in there.
Well, few penalties conceded by Air Force early on in the game as the Cops opts to go to touch this time. So it will be a line out in favour of them.
Yes, jumping in front of his man there was Nilanta Jayavira for Air Force, and that's why the penalty was blown by referee Sandruwan, and Johan Pires has put it out into touch. Looks like he has quite the heavy boot on him, isn't it, Johan Pires? First time we've seen him in that number 10 role for Police Sports Club, and certainly looks the part so far as Vimalaratna collects, and once again that driving maul is set by Police Sports Club. This time though the defense is a lot better from the Airmen, but slowly wheeling it round as Police Sports Club as Deshan Fernando takes it onto the 5-meter line. Now just looking to go through the fringes, just need to finish this move off here, and that's exactly what Police Sports Club have done. It's the first commercial bank try of this encounter, and looks like it's come through one of their burly second rows. We'll get you a confirmation of the try scorer, but brilliant stuff from Police Sports Club, finally capitalizing on that early pressure. We saw them try and fail a couple of times, but third time's the charm as they go over for the first commercial bank try, and straight away a statement of intent from Police Sports Club.
Yes, definitely brilliant work here by the Cops. They missed out on that first two opportunities, but they made sure they score this time, and that rolling maul was absolutely brilliant, and the rest of the job was done by the forwards as Danush Kediru Surya will take the kicking duties.
As Pires flashes this across the face of goal, and it was Danush Kediru Surya who went over for the commercial bank try for Police Sports Club. Can see there that drive-in maul brought them within touching distance, and then just a couple of phases later, easy does it for Police Sports Club. Has some good Latin work from Ashan Dalin as well to take his fellow forward over the whitewash, and 8 minutes in, police have drawn first blood.
Good start here for the Cops as Air Force will restart things. It's on a hanging high kick and completely missed it this time. Viyanga Pivituru. And here's the opportunity for Air Force this time. Bouncing back after that first try scored by the Cops. This is why restarts are really important. Air Force with the line out. As they set the rolling maul this time.
Manodya Bandara takes it as far as he can and has gained some good meters for Air Force Sports Club. Now yes, Kaluarachi out to Padmasankar. He's been a big ball carrier for them, and here's Kaluarachi again switching things up, going through the blind side, winning a penalty advantage as well now. Air Force Sports Club. Here's Nilanta Jayavira with the carry, but brilliant work from police to hold up their man. Gets to the ground eventually though. And now the cross kick comes in from Rasidu Bandara. He ran under some pressure but does really well there to make the collection. Despite being under lots of pressure from Akalanka, Avishka Hiran has done exceptionally well there. But was playing under the penalty advantage, and Kalum Sandrowan, the referee, will bring things back for Air Force Sports Club.
Certainly doing the right thing there. Very well collected there by the number 27 for Cops. As the referee will bring back play for that penalty advantage. And seems like the Amen opts to go for the scrum down.
Well, pretty interesting. The scrum down is going in favor of Police Sports Club. Would be interesting to see what happened there. But nonetheless, it's Chandrasekhar with the feed in. And if there was no penalty advantage, you have to question the thinking from Air Force Sports Club going for that crossfield kick. Could have done a lot better to just keep ball in hand, isn't it, Janidu?
Yes, definitely. If that's the case, well, yes, there you go. The touch kick has completely missed by Air Force, and that resulted a scrum down in favor of the Cops.
Now jumping and collecting is Nilanta Jayavira, setting the roll in maul once again. Air Force Sports Club. Here's Manodya Bandara as they gather some steam. Do the Amen motoring towards that try line now. Desperately trying to wheel this maul around, but going route one and winning the advantage as well. And that looked really cynical from police inside that roll in maul, Janidu. And now looking to send it through the hands. Here's Padmasankar with another big carry. Has the ball ripped away from him, but will be brought back for that penalty advantage.
There certainly has a bit of aggression into play by both these teams.
Lots of aji-baji in that last roll in maul, Janidu, and that's exactly what the touch judge Gihan Yatawara has spotted.
Well, it will be interesting to see whether the match officials are up to go for a card or whether it will be a warning. I'm pretty sure the discussion is regarding that. Yes, it will just be a warning, and Prikalum Sanduruan offers the penalty in favour of Police Sports Club. As Johan Pires will look for good touch.
Big kick from Pires, and would have had his heart in his mouth for a moment, but eventually trickles into touch, and it's a massive kick. Takes play all the way inside Air Force's half, and that's what went down in that last drive-in mall. Looks like it was Vimukti Pereira in the thick of things, and Shashika Fernando retaliating, and eventually that's what cost his side the penalty advantage that was coming their way as well. Janidu, unfortunate there for Air Force Sports Club.
There's definitely opportunity given away. Air Force Sports Club inch by inch getting closer to that whitewash, unnecessary play there by Air Force Sports Club, and it has resulted everything in favour of Police Sports Club, and once again an advantage for the Cops. As our referee Sandru want to have a word with the skipper, I believe. Yes, he wants to have a skipper with both the skippers.
Time off. Place la.
So a bit of a warning there, directed at both camps by the referee. And this early in the game, that's probably the
moving forward.
Right thing to do, isn't it? Jani, you don't want to reach into your pocket too early. Just need to let the game flow. And referee has managed that situation well, and there was an advantage being played. And we will come back to that. It'll be a scrum down in favour of Police Sports Club now, with that other kick from Pires. Find themselves deep inside the Air Force territory once again, and looking to add their second score, double up on their advantage.
It's definitely Johan Pires has been absolutely brilliant for the Cops so far, and it's a bit of a free day for Prince Chamara with the presence of Johan Pires doing everything with that boot for his team, as Police Sports Club once again with the attack, opting to go to the blind side. Here's a cut out pass. He shows and goes, gains a little bit of meters. Good defense by Yaman as well. Good line speed. That's the number 8.
No.
It's now just inside that Air Force 22, and looking to go route 1 once again. Our Police Sports Club. That was the try scorer Idrisurya. And another big carry there from the very experienced Ashan Dalin, Pradeep Kumar. Police slowly but surely making their way towards that try line, but a bit scrappy at that last breakdown. And looks like there has been a loss forward. So once again, Police Sports Club just unable to apply those finishing touches, isn't it, Janidu? Even though they do have that commercial bank try to their name, it could have been a lot more for them. Coughed up a couple of opportunities earlier, and now once again looks like they've knocked the ball on in that last breakdown, and another scrum in favour of Air Force.
Definitely yet another opportunity blown away. Could have been a bit more different if they were able to score this as well, Nathan.
Steady.
Air Force would have been under pressure, as the number 9 sends it to Vishala Kalanka. Vishala Kalanka puts it to boot. And he finds a good touch. Gets out of that red zone. Exactly what they were looking for. As Police Sports Club will have to once again come back from the same position they were.
Yes, brilliant exit kick, and Police will have to reset from the 40-meter mark. This time going for a shortened line out, and straight away looking to go to the back line. Here's Pires. Swings it out to Charmer, a long cutout pass to the number 11. Here's Kaushalya Gunavira for Police Sports Club, looking to use the width of the field for the first time today. Are the Cops, and Vimukti Pereira with a big carry, but that's a well marked tackle, but gets the offload in to Fernando. Still with ball in hand though are the Cops. Here's Harish Chandra, and just booted away possession there did Chandrasekhar. Really unfortunate for Police Sports Club. That's another opportunity that's gone begging for them. Janidu really reckless at the breakdown, and these missed chances will definitely come back to bite them against a side as quality as Yafo Sports Club.
Yes, definitely. We still haven't seen much from their men. Definitely, there's plenty of enough time as the halfback puts it to boot from the base. A good high-hanging kick falls into no man's land, and this time collected by the Cops. And here's an opportunity. The number 14, Chiran Kodituakku. And once again a silly error there. Shouldn't have offloaded it. Once again loses that ball. This has been the case for the Police Sports Club, Nathan. They seem to be doing really well with their attack, but when it comes to securing that ball,
It's just need to be a bit more calm at the breakdown, isn't it, Janidu? It looks like they're losing their cool at the moment. They're doing it. They're doing 90% of the job so well, but in that last 10%, that last phase, when you just need to keep your cool, go to ground and keep ball in hand, they try to do something out of the ordinary, and that has cost them multiple times today. Even here, Kodituakku tried to get a fancy offload in. All he needed to do was just go to ground, and support was there. But nonetheless, the line out has gone the way of Police Sports Club, and another well executed drive-in maul brings them inside the red zone. Now here's Vihanga Pivituru again. Big carry from him. Really strong centre for Police Sports Club. And now looking to use route 1 once again are the Cops.
once again coming to that familiar zone are the Cops, and loose ball. Very well tackled there. Once again, here's a great opportunity for the Cops right into their 5-meter line, as they will opt to play that close quarters using their forwards. Inch by inch, the pick and goes did certainly work really well for them in that first try as well. They opting to go with the same option.
Yes, meter by meter, making their way towards the try line. Really good fringe attack from Police Sports Club. They are gaining with every pass in carry. Yafos are scrambling a bit at the moment. Fishes it out, does Harish Chandra. Now within touching distance of that whitewash, and the skipper goes over for Police Sports Club. Shanaka Harish Chandra gets his name on the score sheet, and it's the second commercial bank try for the Cops, as they really made their presence felt here in Ratmalana, and have certainly asked plenty of questions of Yafo Sports Club, especially in their fringe defense, isn't it, Janidu? Not really putting up a good fight at the moment. Yafo Sports Club. Like I said earlier, Police seem to be gaining with every carry, and Chanaka Harish Chandra there, the beneficiary. Well done by the skipper, stayed low, didn't allow the Yafos tackler to get in his way. Yafos guilty of just being on their heels, isn't it? And plenty of space for Harish Chandra to go over for the second commercial bank try.
Yes, definitely, Nathan. In such situations, body position really matters in a game of rugby, as Johan Pires will look to convert the second commercial bank try for the Cops. He missed out on the first one and makes no mistake this time, and it's 12 points to nil here at Ratmalana. Police Sports Club leading over Air Force, and it's been 21 minutes, Nathan, and Air Force really silent in this game. They've not been able to attack much according to their game plan, and compared to the rest of the games played before, they've been a bit silent today. There's enough time for them to come back as well.
Yes, certainly, Janidu. Not all is lost for Air Force Sports Club, playing a heavily rotated side, even Police Sports Club for that matter. Both these teams with one eye on that plate final, opting to rotate as it's taken in by Chandrasekhara. Piris is aware to it that he can't put it out on the full, but eventually is forced to put the kick in and has to keep it in field. And has that rolled out of touch? No, it hasn't. Almost had his second 50-22 on the day, did Johan Piris. But the return kick is put out and collected quickly there by Pivituru. Has plenty of space to run into, and a quick ball by Avishka Hiran, intercepted by Pramod Padmasankar in the right place at the right time underneath the post. And that's a runaway try from Air Force Sports Club, who pull one back, and you have to say that's a bit of a gift from Avishka Hiran, Janidu.
Well, what happened out there? Pramod Padmasankar, certainly a gift. I'm pretty sure that he wouldn't have expected that pass as well. And as we have a look at the replay of it, a blind pass straight into the hands of Padmasankar, and open space straight away into that whitewash.
Anil,
but
on field decision එක try මට last moment එකේ blue ball එක collect කරන එක බලන්න ඕන offside ද කියලා.
Director check director go back and
අන්තිම kick එකේ ඉඳන් කරමු ඕනේ.
check the last kick onwards, please.
bounce වෙන එක තමයි බලන්න ඕනේ ඇත්තටම. ඒ ප්ලේයර් බෑක් කරනවා එන්නේ. ඒතකොට මැදදී ඔන් සයිඩ් වෙනවා කික් කරන ප්ලේ එක.
ඒ වෙද්දී ඔක්කොම attempting to go back. That's okay.
ඔයෙන් අර ඇවිල්ලා ඉන්නේ ප්ලේයර් තමයි.
One more, please. Yeah. The blue players are going bags. They are attempting to go back. Carry on. Carry on.
Anil, my on to build this try.
Callum, I don't see any offside. You may go for a try.
Thank you.
Right.
On.
So the decision going the way of the home side. Air Force Sports Club have won the lottery, Janidu.
Yes, definitely. That's the first commercial bank try for the Air Force. Padmasankar getting the best out of that given away gift by Police Sports Club. Certainly did really well with that counter attacking, but just one simple error has costed them giving away a try, as yes, the conversion is perfect, as well as the scoreboard ticks up to 12 points to 7. Still Police Sports Club in the lead, but the deficit has cut down to 5 points now.
Yes, try eventually going the way of Air Force Sports Club. had a couple of occasions to check if there were any Air Force players offside, but was touch and go, and eventually the try going the way of Air Force Sports Club, who have brought this game to within just the 5 points. They just need a try to level things. Still have 15 minutes to play in this first half, as Prince Chamara with a high hanging restart goes deep as well into the Air Force 22, and bit of a hospital pass to Padma Sankar, who does really well to recover and take that ball into contact and eventually set the clearance up for Akalanka, who goes straight downfield. Was inside his own 22, didn't have to stay in the field of play, but nonetheless it's swung out to Sujan Kodituakku. Now works it back inside to Chamara, but that's brilliant rush defense coming in from Air Force Sports Club. They've shot up right onto the halfway mark. Have done really well to marshal this police counter-attack. Yes, Darlin to Vimukti. Forwards doing the heavy lifting here for Police Sports Club. Now inside the Air Force half. Yes, Idris Surya. Once again, good work at the breakdown there by Javira, but did really well to let go of the ball. Here's Piris. Thought about that kick for a moment, and that gave just enough time for the Air Force defense to shoot up and make that tackle on Kodituakku, but looks like an advantage has been played at that last breakdown, so Police will get the ball back.
Yeah, like you mentioned earlier, Nathan, the defense has been the case for the Airmen. Once again playing offside, and that has costed them yet another penalty, as the Cops will opt to go for touch. John Pires with the boot, and a decent touch this time. Once again, here's the opportunity for the Cops. They have been really good inside their own green zone, and once again having that opportunity, they will look to capitalize.
Number 11 off, number 11.
This opportunity for the Cops.
Police, after gifting a try, looking to get one back and restore that 2-score cushion, as Air Force have already looked to their bench, isn't it, Janidu? And straight away a lovely peel from that last line out by Samira Jayasinghe. Takes play onto that 5-meter mark. Desperate defense from Air Force.
Number 27
is perfect.
Drawing side.
Manages to send that roll-in ball out, but looks like they were under a penalty advantage, were Police Sports Club, but did really well there to deal with that roll-in ball. Unfortunately though, were offside in the process.
As our referee says, number 27 Chamo Devmit coming from the sides, that has resulted in yet another penalty in favor of the Cops. That was some brilliant defensive work by Air Force, coming back strong, doing really well in that defense. They will have to actually work out through in this game. Yes, here are the Cops once again. Brilliant line out, setting that rolling mode. Good counter by Air Force, but seems like the try has been scored. Deshan Fernando, the third Commercial Bank try for the Cops. That was a brilliant work there. Straight away to the whitewash. 28th minute of the game, and Police have increased their score to 17 with the conversion to come.
Yes, third Commercial Bank try for Police, and the third Commercial Bank try that has come off the result of a roll in maul, isn't it, Janidu? Really flexing their muscles here. These big Police forwards probably have the biggest set of forwards in this plate championship, and really flexing their muscles here. Still had a lot of work to do, did Deshan Fernando, but again it's that body positioning, stayed low and managed to reach out and get that Commercial Bank try in to restore a 10-point cushion for Police Sports Club with the kick to come.
Johan Pires with the conversion was successful in his previous conversion, and yes, makes no mistake this time as well. Back-to-back successful conversions for Johan Pires as the score moves up to 19 points to 7, Nathan, and Air Force certainly under pressure here. Tables turning the other way around here today at Ratmalana so far.
Yes, has made an immediate impact as Johan Pires. I really like the way he's kicked, especially from open plays, and it already has a 50-22 today as well, and has really helped his side gain territory. And in a ground like this, Janidu, we said earlier as well, it's all about the territory. So really a value-added addition to this Police Sports Club team, as it's a high-hanging restart from Kaluarachi. Brilliant rush defense as well from Air Force. Managed to get right up into the faces of the cops. Chandrasekhara sends it back into his own red zone, so Pires can't really do a lot with that, as now Kaluarachi does well to run back and collect. Here's Sashika Fernando now. Has some space to run into, has been really good, Shashika Fernando, this season. Playing in that third row for Air Force. Certainly one of their standout players in this Maliban Interclub Rugby League. And Kaluarachi waiting for support to arrive. Going on the blind side now. Here's the Air Force going with their forwards. Vimukti Fernando that time with the carry. Sends it back to Rasindu Bandara. Here's Kalna Chamudita, shows and goes. Kalna Chamudita still stays on his feet on the edge of the 22 now. Air Force Sports Club. Rasindu Bandara thought he could have gone on the blind side there. Janidu, space was opening up, but nonetheless has won a penalty advantage. Here's Akalanka, puts in the chip kick, puts Iran under some pressure. But the ball has gone out of touch, and that entire police line was offside, says referee Sandaruan. So we'll come back for the penalty. But
Number 4.
Promising passage of play there from Air Force.
It's certainly a good comeback by the Air Force as they get the penalty in favor of them. Interesting to see what the Airmen would do about it. Yes, Vishal Akalanka with the ball in hand, opting to go for touch. Finds a decent one, is Vishal Akalanka, former DSN Naika player. Has been a brilliant for Air Force throughout the years. Vishal Akalanka is playing an absolute responsible role here for Air Force. But Air Force will have to make sure that they count on this lineup, they make no mistake, and try to go over that white force as they set the roll in mode.
Get back.
Motoring their way through now. Air Force Sports Club. Manodya Bandara at the back of it, winning the advantage as well. Needs to break now. Does Bandara. Eventually brought to ground, and a free roll of the dice for Kaluarachi. Here's Padma Sankar looking to cut inside for his second try. Now just 5 meters out. Air Force right under the sticks as well. Looking to go through the fringes now. Brilliant stuff with their rolling maul, giving police a taste of their own medicine, winning another advantage. This one is right under the sticks as they barge through, but brought down just a foot or so short. Need to recycle quickly here, do Air Force Sports Club, but takes a bit too long to get that ball out. Allows the police defense to reset, but surely just a couple of phases away for Air Force. And looks like they have gone over. No, just one movement short now. Referee Sandaruando has seen enough. 3 penalty advantages blown in that last passage of play, and defending inside their own red zone as well. Certainly few words might come the way of the police skipper.
Definitely, Nathan, but overall a good defense by the cops, except for playing offside. The defense has been
Number
really
8
solid.
side entry.
As the Airmen once again opts to go with that line out. Definitely will opt to go with that rolling mole.
Yes, has caused problems, but had 2 penalties right under the sticks. Janidu thought they might want to go for the 3-pointer, but staring down the barrel, aren't they? At the moment, 12 points behind. Looks like they want to come back with all 7, make it a 1-point game. This close to half-time as well, as they set the rolling maul nicely once again. Here's Manod there at the back of it, wheels it around the Police Sports Club, but just within 5 meters once again. Air Force picked up by Padmasankar, who tries to wriggle through, but is held up really well, but manages to release the ball in time. Air Force have Police scrambling. Just need to apply the finishing touches here, but again, stubborn defense from Police Sports Club, keeping them at bay for now. Looks like was good work once again.
3 penalties තියෙනවා right red zone එකේ right team එකට කියන්න මේක නවත්තන්න right කොනින් tackle not release.
Again, good work in the fringe defense from Police Sports Club, but just making those errors, isn't it, Janidu? Gifting possession back to Air Force, but have done well to keep them at bay. But if they don't get their discipline up, Air Force will eventually breach their defense.
Yes, definitely, and it's tiring them as well. Back-to-back defending, rolling mauls and close quarters, and it's a third penalty in a row in this red zone for the Cops, as we heard that the match official warning the Cops as well. Once again, Air Force opting to go with that rolling maul, but this time seems like we'll go all the way. And that's the second commercial bank try for Air Force Sports Club. And that's Manodya Bandara, the hooker for Air Force Sports Club.
His third time's a charm, isn't it, for the airman? Can see Bandara as well having a little word on his way back. Wanted to get those points sooner, but finally Air Force managing to convert all that pressure into a commercial bank try right on the stroke of half-time as well, Janidu. This time opted to go on the blind side, no one guarding the blind side as well. As on both the previous occasions, Air Force tried to get as close to the post as possible. Police anticipating the same, didn't have anyone guard in that area, and as a result they've conceded another commercial bank try, and Kaluarachi looks to cut the deficit back down to 5 points.
Overall brilliant work by Air Force, playing that strategical game and gaining those penalties, and saw that in the last penalty Police Sports Club right under pressure, had no other option rather than just letting the Air Force rolling maul go over that whitewash as Kavisha Kaluarachi. The conversion goes astray as the score will remain 19 points to 12. Police Sports Club still leading by 7 points, and once again here's a look at that replay using that blind side.
Yes, there was a defender there, but they did well to suck him into that rolling maul before peeling away Manodya Bandara. Really intelligent stuff. It's not all about brute force, isn't it? In the forwards game, this is another high-hanging restart from Prince Chamara, adding to the already busy air traffic here at Ratmalana. And now here's Chamudita with a feel of the ball, takes it out of his own red zone, looking to manufacture their way out of trouble. Air Force just under 2 minutes left on our clock, and Air Force as well just want to go into the break without any further damage to the score sheet. And Chandrasekhara, that's well done though by the Air Force player Isru Lakshan. It was to push out the Police halfback into touch. He's come off the bench as well in this first half. and making his presence felt there, winning the set piece for his side.
There's a brilliant anticipation there by Isuru. Vishal Akalanka putting the ball up high in the air and sprinting towards that police player, and this time a good line out by Air Force, and here's the strong lad, fends off two men, goes down into contact. Here's Kaluarachi swinging it out to the back. Here's Kalna Chamdita, a lovely pass to Padma Shankar, the first try scorer. Loose ball there, but Air Force manages to hold on to it. Good defense there by the Cops.
Front foot ball here for Air Force Sports Club as Kaluarachi looks to kick from base, putting the police back three under some pressure, and that's really good by Air Force to shoot up. Rasinu Bandara it was making that tackle and going up the gain line for Air Force, but they've lost possession in the process. Here's Darlin. Air Force probably trying to milk another penalty here, hoping to get a few more points before going into that break, as time has run out on our clock. Vimukti with the carry. Chandrasekhara and Chamara puts in a high up and under, and brilliant chase as well by the number 11. Brilliant offload to Pivituru. Here's Johan Piris now. Prince Chamara working his magic once again, and police from defense to attack.
Advantage.
Within a kick and winning advantage as well. Now inside the red zone are the Cops. Quickly recycled by Pivituru. And another advantage as well. Just not rolling away in time, the Air Force player. Here's Samir Jasingh. And breaking away is Shanaka Harishchandra, but held down just in the nick of time. Just 7 meters short of the try line now. Our Police Sports Club looking for that bonus point within the first half itself, Janidu. As Vimukti with another strong carry, but this time stubborn defense by Patum Piris and Nilanta Javir on Ediri Surya. But ball is still live for Police Sports Club. Looking to add their fourth. Patiently going through the phases here, but really good at this pick and go game. This police outfit, they are gaining once again, Janidu, with every passing carry. Playing the forwards game to perfection here at Ratmalana.
Get back, number 4.
Yes, Harish Chandra caught his defender offside. Another penalty advantage coming the way of Police Sports Club as Chandrasekhara swings it out to Hiran. Here's Sujan Kodituakku in space. Sujan Kodituakku finds the inside ball to Hiran. Now within 5 meters are the Cops. Kodituakku deputizes at scrum half, and that's carry by Vimukti Pereira. Police camped on this 5 meter line now, but to Air Force's credit, it has been a bit lateral in the last few phases, but still playing under advantage. Our Police as Chandrasekhara looks to go on the blind side. Piris puts in the chip kick, but Kaluarachi read it well and collected.
Number 4.
Referee Sandurwan will bring it back for those penalty advantages.
Time off.
But brilliant stuff from Police Sports Club, isn't it, Janidu? Just a few moments ago, talking about Air Force applying the pressure before half-time, but that singular kick from Prince Chamara has completely flipped the script here at Ratmalana, and was well chased as well by Gunavira for Sri Lanka Police. And they find themselves knocking on the door, trying to secure that bonus point before the half-time whistle.
Yes, definitely. Prince Chamara, an experienced campaign in this police outfit. Saw that space and on a lovely high ball, and it was some brilliant team play there as right after that Police Sports Club using their forwards, playing that close quarters once again, and already 2 penalties conceded by the Airmen. Like you mentioned,
number 2.
It's going to be brilliant if the Cops can head into the half time, gaining that bonus point.
Yes, looks like
Number
there's been
offside.
a blood injury to Deshan Fernando, and police has preferred hooker this season. Vianga Shavin makes his way onto the park, but it was his yellow card, Janidu, that really turned the game last week up at Valisara. So he'll be looking to ease back into things, gain his confidence back, as police have done the right thing and opted for the scrum.
Sit. Steady.
Looking to walk back with 7 points here.
Up.
But we might need a lead set.
Having that word with the front rows, advising that make sure
ready. Crouch.
The bind has to be perfect for a good scrum.
Sit. Steady.
Chaturanga will feed the scrum for the cops.
Use it.
This time the ball has been stolen by the Armen. Brilliant anticipation there. Saw that loose ball and straight away stolen the ball, and definitely will look to clear things off as Karuarachi puts it to boot.
Half time.
That will be the whistle of half time as Police Sports Club leading 19 points to 12 as both the teams will head into Lemons.
Yes, Rumesh Vasanta there, another experienced campaigner in this Air Force team, did really well to read the minds of the police scrum there. Broke away at the right time, made that steal, and Air Force, you have to say, have survived a scare there right at the end of this first half. So half time it is here at Ratmalana, and the score will stay at 19 points to 12. But what a game it's been in this first 40 minutes. Hopefully more of the same in the second half, but for now we'll head into a short commercial break as we have your halftime confirmation. It's 19 points to 12 in favor of the Cops.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි? අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Keep sweating. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get. Spray. Go.
Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamari.
Asama Sama Smart Option Samagin 125cc Balayan Sialatama Ialin TVS Raider 125, the full option bike.
Perfectly. Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Vantage for the modern professional.
Love Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamari. Love Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamari.
දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස්ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස්ටෙක් ගන්න ඕන හොඳම තීරණය.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි? අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස්ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස්ටෙක් ගන්න ඕන හොඳම තීරණය.
Keep sweating. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get. Spray. Go.
Love Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
Asama Sama Smart Option සමගින් 125cc බලයෙන් සියල්ලටම ඉහළින් TVS Raider 125 the full option bike.
Perfectly. Swisstech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Vantage for the modern professional.
Keep pushing the limits. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get. Spray. Go.
Love Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
Asama Sama Smart Option සමගින් 125cc බලයෙන් සියල්ලටම ඉහළින් TVS Raider 125 the full option bike.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි? අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස්ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස්ටෙක් ගන්න ඕන හොඳම තීරණය.
Love Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස්ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස්ටෙක් ගන්න ඕන හොඳම තීරණය.
Keep rising. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get. Spray. Go.
සිත් සත්සරය කළඹා සතුටක් ඉපදිලා මල් මන්දහාසේ ජීවිතයට ලං කළා සතුටේ පැහැයන් සොයා අතුරා සිටින සරසා පිළිවන්සල එලි කළා
ලංකෙන් රුපියලක් සතුටෙන් උපන් බෑයක අසිරිය.
Vantage. Elevate your base. Smooth seams for enhanced comfort.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි? අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස්ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස්ටෙක් ගන්න ඕන හොඳම තීරණය.
Keep sweating. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get. Spray. Go.
Love Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
Asama Sama Smart Option සමගින් 125cc බලයෙන් සියල්ලටම ඉහළින් TVS Raider 125 the full option bike.
Perfectly. Swisstech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද?
Hello, welcome back to Ratmalana as we are gearing up for the second half action in this final week clash between Police Sports Club and Air Force Sports Club. Police have really made a statement in that first half, isn't it, Janidu, as we take a look at some of the highlights from the opening 40 minutes.
Yes, the first 15 to 20 minutes it was all about Police Sports Club. Air Force did not manage to execute very well on that attack when it comes to their open plays, and it was Police who was using their forwards really well. And this was their first try scored by Air Force, gifted pass to Padma Shankar, and that was the opportunity where Air Force bounced back onto the game and counted themselves 12 points before heading into the half time. And but still Police Sports Club having the upper hand. Brilliant try from the rolling maul. Deshan Fernando breaking through and going over the whitewash. And Johan Pires, we did speak about this lad getting his opportunity. He has done a brilliant service for his team in the first half, and in Italy will expect more from him. That was that final try by Air Force before heading into the half time, as both teams are freshened up, and Air Force certainly will look to bounce back. Nathan, we all know how good a side they are. They've been brilliant in this season. Was slightly close to getting into that cup segment, but unfortunately they had to end up in that 5th place, and now they are playing for pride here in this plate segment. The coach of Air Force Sports Club, Sheila Desapriya, pretty sure must have given the game plan for the lads, for them to bounce back in this second half, playing in their home conditions here at Ratmalana.
Yes, Coach Asela has done a fabulous job with this Air Force outfit over the past few seasons, isn't it, Janidu, as Police Sports Club? And yes, a word on Johan Pires. On the bigger side, especially for a fly half, wearing that number 16 jumper as well, which is usually worn by your replacement front rower, but certainly has a very heavy boot on him. And as we discussed in the first half as well, it's taken a bit of the kicking burden off of Prince Chamara, that has allowed him a bit of freedom, and we saw him create some opportunities, even though Police weren't able to capitalize, especially at the end of that first half, where costly turnover at the scrum down cost them their bonus point secure in Commercial Bank try. And that man on your screens as well, Shashika Fernando, has been crucial for Air Force, and if they are to launch a comeback here on their home turf, will be crucial as well. And it's going to be a mental battle as well, isn't it, Janidu? Because as we said numerous times already, the grand final in the plate segment will be played here next week, and if Police are able to hold on for a win today, they'll really carry forward that momentum, and they'll know that they can come to the home of Air Force Sports Club and cause an upset, and that will really boost them when these two meet again next week.
Yes, definitely. As Prince Chamara restarts things for the second half, straight into Padma Shankar's hands. Padma Shankar goes into contact, and Kaluarachi to Vishala Kalanka. Kalanka puts it to boot, but doesn't find really well on his boot, and counter attack in the cops. Number 11 beats one defender, goes into contact, and yes, Prince opting to kick, but had the defense coming towards him and decided to run on his own. Prince Chamara has moved up to the centre position this year, with the absence of his brother Akash Madhusanga, representing Kandy Sports Club. And an early penalty straight away.
As off his feet is the call from referee Sandurwan, but seems like it's a bit harsh on the Air Force defender. Did well there, but unfortunately on the wrong side of the rule book on that occasion, as Pires skews this one into touch. and takes the gain line well inside the Air Force half. As we take a look at that last breakdown, he had just lost his balance there as he tried to jackal that ball. The jackal was clean, Janidu, but came into that tackle, or got up from that tackle rather, with his hands on the ground. And here's Deshaun Fernando back on the park after blood injury towards the end of that first half. And straight away here's Police sending it through the hands. Hafiz Thabit has made his way onto the park. And the first carry for him. He's been one of the key men for Police Sports Club this season. And Hiran finds his winger, and he takes it into contact, and Police inside the Air Force 22 doing really well to keep ball in hand there. Good counter Akindo from the Amen. Here's Danush Kedirsurya with another big carry. It's done really well for the Cops so far, as has this man Ashan Dalin. Quickly recycled by Harish Chandra, and a penalty advantage in favour of the Cops coming as well. Chandrasekhara just backpedaling there, but still Thabit manages to make up that lost ground, getting those legs pumping, fresh legs on the park for Police Sports Club. Got some good resources, especially in the forwards department on that bench of theirs. And straight away on the front foot, and another penalty advantage. Looks like there was no arms in that last tackle, and Chandrasekhara now looking to roll the dice. Here's Pires, who shows and goes. Johan Pires takes play onto the 5-meter line. Needs to recycle quickly here, and that's what Vihanga Pivituru does, but brought down just short of that try line. Now the forwards arrive for Police Sports Club, but the defense has scrambled back in time for the Amen, but they're offside there, and it's another penalty advantage right under the sticks for Police, who are still with the ball in hand. But referee Sandaruwan has seen enough, and looks like fetches into his pocket for the first time today as Air Force Sports Club. You have to say that was coming for them, isn't it, Janidu? Around 3 or 4 penalties conceded in that last passage of play, all inside the red zone. And one of their players has been given his marching orders, and Police now in a prime position to add that bonus point.
Yes, definitely too many penalties conceded by the Amen, and definitely the card was coming, and credit goes to Police Sports Club. They continue in the same momentum taken away from that first half, and certainly if they can go over the whitewash early on in the second half. Just 4 minutes according to our clock into the second half, and Police Sports Club have straight away shown what they are capable of, and if they can, like we mentioned, if they can take this game home, it will be a great set for them mentally for that final. And Vihanga Pivituru goes over the whitewash, and referee did take a little bit of time to confirm that, and it's the 4th commercial bank try for the Cops. What a great start to the second half. Brilliant passage of play. Slightly errors done, and right away from the start itself has done brilliantly.
Yes, capitalizing on that numbers advantage straight away, isn't it, Janidu? Air Force missing someone in that third row, and that gave Shanaka Harish Chandra the license to break. And it was 8, 9 and 14 there on the blind side for Police Sports Club, as Vihanga Pivituru went straight through the gap and touchdown for the 4th commercial bank try. And Police have come to Ratmalana and got themselves the 4 try bonus point as well. This will be a real boost in their side as Pires lines up the conversion. Skews it just wide, so it will remain 24 points to 12. But Police Sports Club have their 4th commercial bank try and have drawn first blood in the second half. But then Vihanga Pivituru with the commercial bank try, but Police will want to be mindful, Janidu, let things slip from a similar position last week. If we take a look at that replay, Pivituru going right through that gap, and you can't miss tackles like that, isn't it? Just invite in trouble. Yeah, for Sports Club. But as I was saying, Police were in a very similar position last week. 29 points to 16 it was at the 65th minute when the the script was flipped completely by Navy Sports Club, who managed to get a 30 to 29 victory. So not all hope is lost for Air Force, and we know they have the quality in their side to try and come back as well. But this time completely has miscued that restart, and it will be a centre field scrum.
It's definitely it's really important what you do and how you play, especially when you're under fatigue. Especially an occasion that arises playing in the second half, and a bit of a test for the players when it comes to their fitness levels as well. As we all know, Air Force is a quality side, just has been silent throughout the game today, and they missed a lot of opportunities as well. But Police Sports Club made sure that they pounce on every opportunity they've gotten and capitalizing each and every opportunity. And yes, Prince Chamara shows and goes. Lovely inside ball to Viyanga Pivituru. Well, seems like a bit of a high tackle, but no response from the referee yet.
Release the ball, release!
Prince Chamara, brilliant work there, and Police Sports Club once again in that green zone, playing close quarters, using their big forwards. Can they go all the way? Back-to-back tries. That's the question.
Right under the sticks now. Looking to go with their forwards. Once again, Police Sports Club. Prince Chamara, though, brilliant stuff to set Pivituru on his way to start it all off.
Get back.
Now, his forwards need to support him and finish off the move. Get that fifth commercial bank try for Police Sports Club to put some real daylight between these two sides here at Ratmalana. Once again, brilliant pick and goes from Police. It's Mohan Vimalaratna, the former skipper. And here's Tabit trying to go around his defender, brought down just short. Surely just a phase away for Police. But Air Force holding on by the skin of their teeth for the moment. Keeping their discipline up as well, as referee is also taken out there that last carry. This is good from Air Force, though, pushing Police wide, but now looking to go through the back line. Here's Johan Pires. Has he been held up? We'll have to wait and see, as referee will surely send this one upstairs. The try has been awarded to Police Sports Club, and it's that man Johan Pires that has found the whitewash. We were just about to say that he might have done better to just work the ball out wide. Had an extra man on his left, had two extra men on his left, but instead chose to go on his own, did the fly half, and we said he's a big lad, had enough muscle on him to wriggle through and just dot that one down for the fifth commercial bank try to Police Sports Club. And they are running away with this one. Two commercial bank tries in quick succession. Adding
number
10
two
points.
Of blue, number 2.
And Prince Chamara will try to make it 12.
Yes, definitely. Johan Pires was fortunate enough there. He had the opportunity to somehow land that ball over the whitewash. But overall, talking about Johan Pires, he has been brilliant with the boot, and now with scoring a try as well for his team, as Prince Chamara does the kicking duty for this particular try and finds it astray.
As Police Sports Club, their woes of the tea continue. Janidu, as we take another look at the replay of that commercial bank try, Johan Pires had enough muscle on him to beat that last man and go over, but coming back to their woes of the tea, Police Sports Club have been kicking at less than 50%, converted less than half of their commercial bank tries, and you've seen in some games that has come back and cost them. So that is something that they'll need to polish. Maybe not in this season, as there's just the one game left, but going forward, Police Sports Club, that's something that they'll need to work on. And when you have a trusty place kicker, it can really change your side, and Police, it could unlock a lot more for them if they are able to get things right off the kicking tee.
Yes, definitely the similar scenario where Kandy Sports Club had as well initially in the season. They managed to do pretty well with Hirusha Sampath later on. As Police Sports Club once again a successful line out. This time Police, instead of going into the booth, they opt in to attack, and lovely hands there by Police Sports Club. Good defense overall by Forza. Well, very unfortunate there, very unfortunate for Prince Chamara. I believe he just had a slight touch towards that touch line, and referee spotting that immediately.
It's good continuity of play there from Police, but like you said, unlucky on that occasion, Prince Chamara. Some lovely work from the backs. Hiran out to Sujan Kodituakku. Maybe Kodituakku could have just gone to ground there, isn't it? Janidu wasn't the best of passes to Chamara, and that's unfortunate. As Air Force have gone up and collected that line out, they really need to score next if they are to stay in this game. Here's Kalna Chamudita out to his back line now. Cutting back inside, but getting his hands over the ball was Vihanga Pivituru. What a game he's having in attack, and now showing that he's got it in defense as well for Police Sports Club. But once again, possession given away rather cheaply by the Cops. Looks like they're playing, they're throwing caution to the wind here, isn't it? And you can't blame them, seeing as in their 17 points up in this game. But just on the past couple of occasions, giving away possession rather cheaply, as Kaluarachi goes to his boot. Yes, Kaushalya sells a beautiful dummy, does the wing three for Police Sports Club. Kaushalya Gunavira takes it into contact, needs to recycle quickly here, does Chandrasekhara, as Police once again look to shift to their trusty forwards. Yes, Piris, quick hands to Prince Chamara, sends it out to Avishka Hiran. Avishka Hiran had space to run into, but chose to cut back in field. Nonetheless, he's gained 10 meters for his team. Here's Mohan Vimal Ratna, quickly recycled by Chandrasekhara, and now swinging it out wide. Here's Kaushalya once again to the number 20 Pradeep Kumar for Police Sports Club. Inside the Air Force red zone, now going round the blind side is Samira Jayasingh, but was read really well there by Nilanta Jayavira. But it's still live here for Tabit, who tries to reach out, but is just brought down. And now they've got themselves in a position to go with that fringe attack once again. Have Police Sports Club now just slowing it down. This is excellent from the Cops. Really putting on a show here in Ratmalana. Managed to keep ball in hand, but unfortunately looks like it squirted forward. Was good stuff, good counter-rucking from Air Force, and that eventually has forced the error from Police Sports Club. And you have to say, from that kind of range, they should have found another try.
Right, number 9. Yes, definitely. Looking back at the previous tries by the Cops, they've been really patient, especially playing close quarters, and very less errors occurred by. But this time, slight error knocks forward the ball, and but credit definitely should go to Kaushalya, the winger. Brilliant anticipation there. He saw that two defenders coming all the way, and brilliant dummy there, and gained some important meters for his team, as Air Force Sports Club will have a scrum down in favor of them in the red zone. Probably, oh my, definitely look to clear things off.
Sit. Steady.
Yes, Kaluarachi so far has had a brilliant game. Well. Cardinal error there by Padma Sanka. What an opportunity here for the cops.
Okay.
Police Sports Club wouldn't definitely mind that.
It's a return in the favour there, yeah, for Sports Club. You have to feel for Padma Sankar. Dropped it like a wet bar of soap, and have just invited more pressure from the cops. But Air Force are back to their full complement of 15. So they have an extra defender, but nonetheless it's police asking all the questions, and looks like it's Adip Yusuf who's made his way into that halfback position for police, and winning that scrum penalty as well, taken quickly. Yes, Piris, Pivituru, Chamara. Lost for options there, takes it into contact. Still live for Police Sports Club, sends it quickly through the hands to Thabit, who breaks past one tackle. And now here's Yusuf on the blind side to Prince Chamara, but that's a big tackle coming in on the number 13 of Police Sports Club, forcing the turnover once again. Adi Amen, that's a big hit. Chamara still hasn't got up from that hit, and they've kicked away the advantage. Yes, Sujan Kodituakku puts on the step, but that's another brilliant tackle. Can get up again because he wasn't held. Good rush defense though from Air Force. Playing with a spring in their step. Just need to get into the right half of the field. Just need to get possession to go their way. But Police at the moment doing really well to keep ball in hand as Edir Surya with another big carry. Looks like Air Force in their attempts to be more decisive in defense have shot up offside, as we take another look at that big hit on Chamara, and that looks rather uncomfortable. Got his knee jammed into the turf as well. Was the number 16 Mudita Kasun for Air Force Sports Club, who's come off the bench and really made his presence felt there. But Air Force a bit over eager, and this doesn't look good for Prince Chamara. Will be a big miss if he can't participate next week as well, isn't it, Janide?
Yes, definitely. We all know how good a player is Prince Chamara. He's been in this rugby system for a long time and has plenty of experience. And he's certainly a big asset here in this police outfit, and hopefully he recovers and bounces back next week for that all-important final in this plate segment, as Prince Chamara will take off from the field. As once again Air Force has been penalized for that offside play. Has been the case ever since the beginning of the game, as Johan Piris this time finds a brilliant touch.
So look at the man who's coming on to replace him though, Janidu. It's Kaliova, the foreign player for Police Sports Club. So they are making their intentions clear. They are going for the kill here at Ratmalana.
There's Kaliova. Plays in the center position, replaces Prince Chamara. Doesn't feel like makes a huge difference out there, as Police Sports Club once again with that strong rolling maul. Seems like they'll go all the way this time, but unfortunately have lost the ball, and Air Force right on the attack, and Padma Shankar, he loses the ball as well. Both teams with errors, and Police Sports Club, we all can see that disappointment from their faces. For a moment even I thought that they went all the way over that whitewash, but very unfortunate there.
This could have been 39 points to 12, isn't it, Janidu? Just a few moments earlier as well, on the opposite side of the field, had a couple of knock-ons with the try line beckoning, and here just didn't get that transfer right, didn't they, Police Sports Club? And couldn't really collect it, Deshan Fernando. And unfortunately another chance has gone begging, but Air Force really do need to find a good exit from here.
Kalwarachi to Vishala Kalanka. But that's overall a good kick by Vishala Kalanka. Vishala Kalanka has been tremendous this game, Nathan. He has played really calm and he has done his responsibility right throughout the game. And even though Air Force couldn't manage to find the momentum, Vishala Kalanka individually has done a brilliant job so far.
Yes, certainly just has had the support of his teammates, isn't it? I think the forwards have been the difference in this game, and Police have won that battle so far as line out has been spoiled by Air Force. And looks like the ball has been lost forward in contact by Shashika Fernando. So Police will get possession back with a scrum. But like I was saying, Janidu, Police certainly have won that forwards battle today, and that's why they find themselves in the position that they do. Just their positioning on the fringes in attack and in defense as well have really shut out this Air Force attack, and they've had the cutting edge to go over for the tries themselves.
Yes, definitely I agree with you, Nathan. We've seen 60 minutes down in the clock, and we've seen throughout the game they've put a really big effort, the Police Sports Club forwards, and around 4 tries were scored from that forwards unit, and they've done a brilliant service today. They will have to continue this momentum and make sure that they provide the same next week in their all-important plate final, because whatever the result today doesn't matter. It will be the result that matters in the final. As once again the Cops will have a scrum down in favour of them, as the new halfback Yusuf Adib in the field sends a long pass. Kaliova, first feel of the ball, loses the ball, and straight away knock forward. Pretty much of a planned set piece, I believe. Straight away a cut-out pass from the halfback to Kaliova, and he loses that ball, and Air Force once again a scrum down in the red zone.
Yes, has been scrappy, isn't it, the past 5 or 10 minutes or so, but all of the play has been happening inside the Air Force red zone, and that's a bit concerning. Just on that last play, looks like Kaliova was already thinking about releasing the ball before he caught it, and was just caught in 2 minds. Couldn't gather, and the exit kick is good from Air Force Sports Club. Brings the gain line back to halfway, and this is much more like it from the home side. Need to play this last 18 minutes in the correct parts of the field, isn't it, Janidu, if they are to overturn a 17-point deficit, and they really need to be the side to score next. Playing against the clock as well, Air Force Sports Club. But for Police, I think it's all about game management from here. Just need to be resolute in defense, shut out this Air Force attack as they have done throughout the past 62 minutes, and get a really morale boost in victory in this Maliban Interclub Rugby League, as the collection is good at line out time, and here's Thabit, who needs a couple of men to bring him down. Fished out by Yusuf, but once again that pass isn't the best one. Sold Vimalaratna down the river there, and he's not sparing any words for his halfback, but a bit clumsy from Police in the last few phases, isn't it, Janidu?
Yes, definitely, and like we spoke about their previous game, down to 60 minutes where they gave the game away from their hands to Navy Sports Club, and this is right the situation where Police Sports Club will have to be mindful. According to our club, there's around 17 to 18 minutes more left, and they'll have to make sure that they make no mistakes, continue and make sure that they continue this momentum because Air Force is a team that is really capable of coming back stronger. They have potential players as well. As Padma Shankar straight away gets into touch. As referee says no hands, release. And yes, straight away penalized.
No hands.
Well, is this the moment where Air Force can come back? They have been silent throughout this second half. It's been all Police Sports Club.
Yes, like you were saying, most of the second half has been played in the Air Force red zone, and Police have a couple of tries to show for it, and that could be a potentially costly penalty there from Kaliova. Let's take a look at the replay.
Number 24
Looks like he was trying to rip the ball away, but yes, Padma Shankar did go to ground and needed to release first. Did Kaliova, and has ended up giving the penalty away. And could this be the turning point for Air Force? Kasun Mudita has taken on the throwing duties after coming onto the park. But you sense that it is really now or never for Air Force. Here's Mudita collected and now looking to set them all. Adi Yaman. Police were scrambling for a bit because they contested that line out. So needed a while to reset, but they've done really well to push this ball laterally and then dive on top of it and win the penalty as well. That's excellent defense from Police Sports Club. Thought it wasn't going their way after they were struggling to reset since they contested the line out, but they've done really well. Made that ball unplayable. Take a look there. Can see those big bodies in the forwards department. Ashan Darlin, Tabit, Deshan Fernando, Danush Kediri, all of them just piling on the pressure, not allowing Air Force any breathing room, and got on top of that ball beautifully to keep them at bay for now.
As once again, brilliant game awareness by Police Sports Club. They've been brilliant not only in their plays when it comes to the head game. They've been brilliant in their decision making as well. And here's Iran Avishka to Kaushalya. Slight overlap, brilliant offload there by Kalua. Once again, Police Sports Club brilliant with their attack, gaining more than 50 meters. And this time, once again, Air Force Sports Club conceding that unnecessary penalty. What a brilliant passage of play by Police Sports Club as Johan Pires puts it to boot and puts on a decent kick.
Number 1 off, Air Force. Number 1 off.
More changes for Air Force as Coach Asela looks to his bench once again. It's Malinga Valigama makes his way onto the park. Air Force really do need to switch things up here. It's all going the way of Police as they look to set another rolling maul of theirs. Deshan Fernando has been really good today. Goes long but has just overthrown it there. Has Deshan Fernando collected gleefully by Siluna Sandesh, who takes it out, and Akalanka puts in the clearance kick, but that has gone out on the full. And we're just talking about that game awareness, Janidu, and that's another facet that has cost Air Force today, and it might cost them another try here.
Yes, definitely. That's where Police Sports Club have been brilliant. Not only in their game plan, when it comes to their game awareness. And number 21 for Sri Lanka Air Force, Deshan Lienege, gets his opportunity. Former Antonian fly half who played last year for his school and getting his opportunity here in this club level. Brilliant opportunity for him to showcase his talents and skills as Police Sports Club once again with that rolling maul, but this time Air Force managing to spot the player and bring him down, but this will be dangerous, Nathan. This is where Police Sports Club have been absolutely brilliant playing those close quarters, and they have been really patient, and either they score the try or either they win a penalty. That has been the case so far. And Police Sports Club once again moving towards that try line inch by inch, and once again advantage for Police Sports Club, but that doesn't matter as Kalua will go all the way over the whitewash, and it's yet another commercial bank try for Police Sports Club.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant from Police. Kaliova making that impact off the bench, coming on for Prince Chamara, and like you said, Janidu, their game has gone up a level since he's come on. Brilliant stuff once again off the roll-in maul. Won that advantage, and Yusuf had the presence of mind to go to his back line, and then a lovely short ball from Johan Pires, who's been brilliant all game, who sent Kaliova on his way right through the gap. 34 points to 12 with the kick to come, and it's fair to say, Janidu, that this game is out of reach of the home side now.
Yes, definitely, Nathan. 24 points a deficit, and 10 minutes remaining according to our clock as we have a look at that replay. Kalua too strong, and as soon as he head in to the field, there were slight errors executed by him, but this time makes no mistake and scores an important try for his team as Deshan Lienege with the restart puts on a lovely high hanging kick. Vihanga Pivituru gets it with no pressure as Yusuf to the number 6 getting into contact, and interesting to see whether police will opt to go for the boot or whether they'll opt to run, but yes, Johan Pires with the boot. That has been the case for Police Sports Club, sticking to their game plan. Doesn't matter whether they are leading or they are behind, and they've always done things right. And as Naveen Kanishka will get his opportunity today, as Johan Pires will head into the bench, but he's been brilliant for his team. Credit should definitely go to Johan Pires as yet another experienced campaigner. Former Isipatana skipper Naveen Kanishka will get his opportunity as Air Force with the line out. Kaluarachi to Lienege to Padma Shankar. Well, I'm not sure what the idea was from the Air Force player. They are putting it into boot, but Police Sports Club wouldn't mind that. They are here to dominate today. You can clearly see that from the beginning of the game.
There's nothing kick coming there from Vishala Kalanka, just gifted possession back to Police Sports Club as Yusuf can put in the box kick, and it's a really well brilliantly charged down there by Kaushalya, but does well to keep ball in hand. Does the Air Force player. The entire police line offside there, Air Force with a free roll of the dice. Just haven't gotten into the correct attacking areas, isn't it, Janidu, in this second half? I don't think they've even made a single entry into the police 22.
Yes, definitely. That has been the case. I think Air Force definitely not sticking to their game plan, I believe. Like you mentioned, not a single entry to that green zone of Air Force Sports Club, and they head into the half time with 12 points, and still with 12 points they've missed on a lot of opportunities, as Police Sports Club other way around. Whenever they had the opportunity, they have been able to capitalize on those situations, as Air Force Sports Club this time They have an opportunity. Can they capitalize on this? A standing pass from Deshan Lienige to Isuru. It's a very well marked tackle. Interesting to see what Air Force Sports Club would do about it, as here's an advantage in favour of Air Force Sports Club. Well, Vishala Kalanka once again looked up to go for the boot. Seems a little bit of a heated situation, and as the match official Callum will opt to go to
the last tackle.
The TMO.
Probable foul play.
Head contact anything? Head contact anything? Anil?
Yeah, Callum.
Head contact at what we were in the last play. Rock.
Get me the last ruck, please. Yeah, Callum, on that you can see the high tackle, just only a penalty for director before that one. Yeah, go back. Yeah, that's number 20 high tackle, Callum. Thanks.
So it will be a penalty in favour of the Cops, as Naveen Kanishka gets his first feel of the boot. Doesn't find very well.
Yes, Janidu, looks like Naveen Kanishka took a quick tap first before putting that ball out into touch. So the line out should go the way of Yafo Sports Club. And referee was aware to that.
Line out, full out.
The line out in favour of Yafo Sports Club. But they really do need to make something happen, isn't it, Janidu? They were under an advantage in that previous phase as well, but had that overturned due to that head contact and gave away the penalty. And luckily for them, Kanishka made absolute hash of it and has gifted them back possession, and they now have got into the 22 of Police Sports Club. They'll really want to trouble the scorers here. Will the Amen, but you're not going to do it like that, isn't it? Just carelessly losing the ball forward, and Kaliova emerges, but his pass goes straight into the hands of Shenalu Yangoda. But another opportunity goes begging for Yafo Sports Club, Janedo, and with just 4 minutes left, we have to get into a conversation about that Swiss Tech perfect player of the match plenty of names in the hat today. Vihanga Pivituru for Police, as has Johan Piris as well, who's really impressed playing that fly half position. And all the forwards for Police Sports Club really done well to shut down what is typically a very strong Air Force outfit at home. But we'll have to wait for that official confirmation from the selection committee. As here's Kanishka sells a lovely short pass to Kaliova. Great offload, and equally well done by Samira Jayasinghe to return the ball back. Now here's Vihanga Pivituru, one of the key men for Police Sports Club today, playing with a sense of freedom, and it's lovely to see, isn't it, from Police. After getting that lead, they've really come into their own, looking to run it out of their own 22, and it has worked for them as well. As once again Kaliova with an outrageous back of the hand pass to Kaushalya, who puts in the chip kick, but is collected by Kalu Arachi, and referee Sanduruvan caught in the ruck once again. But here's Air Force with ball in hand.
Well, definitely heading into the finals. Police Sports Club have certainly made a big statement here, letting the Airmen know that they are not an easy team to beat. Looking at the beginning of the season, Police Sports Club did have a lot of errors and so, and very unfortunate there for Padma Shankar, as he tried to put the ball to boot, but got himself stuck with the ball as well, and I hope he's okay. There you go. Pretty much has damaged his ankle, I believe.
Yes, couple of injuries now for both sides, isn't it, Janidu? That will be very scary heading into the final week. Both very key men for their sides, Pramod Padmasankar and Prince Chamara.
And both players are playing in that center position and have been injured, but Padmasankar seems to be okay. He's back in field. Has decided to continue to play, as Prince Chamara's injury is still on a pending mode, and referee straight away going into the pocket, and he's not happy with the words given out by Deshan. Completely warning him. You're not here to talk, you're here to play, and straight away sent him to the sin bin. But just wouldn't mind just 1 minute.
I still love that rest, isn't it, Janidu, especially as a hooker playing all 80 minutes today.
Gap එක වල ක්ලෝස් වෙන්නේ right ඉන්නේ ගෙනම ඉන්නේ ඔතන පන්ච් කරන්නේ සයිඩ් එකට.
So we've got the official confirmation for the Swiss Tech player of the match, and it will be Johan Piris. What a day he's had. He's been brilliant for Police Sports Club and done a brilliant job with the boot and scoring a try as well. Some brilliant work there by Deshan Lienge, putting a little bit of a chip kick and collecting it by himself.
Number 20.
Yes, I think you and I can unanimously agree with the selectors, isn't it, Janidu? It's been an absolute clinic from Johan Piris. Slotting in seamlessly into this Police team, and you have to ask the question where he's been the rest of the season as well. As the Air Force, with the last play of this game, have a 5-meter line out and the chance to salvage something.
Well, the time's up. One single mistake would end the match for Air Force Sports Club, as they look to score that consolation try before they wind up this game, and we can see from the bench itself how desperate they are to have this score.
Changes
It's like a couple of changes right at the end of this game. Air Force just trying to add something. Have been held brilliantly by Police across the second half. Looking to score for the first time in the second 40. The line out is collected and now they set the roll in maul. Wheeling it around our Police Sports Club, but Air Force have done brilliantly well here. Now on to the 5 meter mark, but diving over that ball is Pradeep Kumar.
Match over.
And that's poetic justice, isn't it, Janidu, to end this game. Police doing what they've done so well throughout and just snuffing out any sparks in this Air Force side. As Pradeep Kumar there with that last contribution, and Police with a famous and important victory here in the Maliban Inter-Club Rugby League. They've come here and made a massive statement, 34 points to 12 at the home of the plate segment leaders.
Yes, definitely. Not just a victory, a dominant victory by Police Sports Club, and before heading into the finals, making a statement, showing what they're capable of, and showing that what they're capable of, and definitely Air Force Sports Club will have to work out on a lot of things before heading into that final plate segment final, and that's the full-time confirmation. 36 points to 12 points, and that second half it has all been the Cops scoring commercial bank tries and conversions all around the park. From that second half where it was all Police Sports Club pure dominance by the Cops, and a good comeback. I think from the start of the season they've been brilliant, as they had plenty of errors they lacked in several areas, but game by game moving forward they've improved pretty much, and today's game is the best example for that, as Police Sports Club, like I mentioned before heading into that finals in the plate segment, and Air Force will be their opponents as well for that all-important final, and definitely made a statement here, making sure that they play that mindful game, the mindset game, where Air Force Sports Club will have to think a lot, because they are going to know that the final is not going to be an easy one, as the stats of the game: Police Sports Club 36 points with 6 tries and 3 conversions, and none of the penalties or drop goals, and Air Force Sports Club just managing to score 12 tries, which was in the first half, just with 2 tries and 1 conversion. And Swift Tech player of the match, Johan Pires from Police Sports Club, the fly half, had this opportunity today and did a brilliant service, and did a brilliant service for his team, and getting the best out of the opportunity he had today. Johan Pires was incredible with the boot, and was incredible in that fly half position, making use of his forwards and also that back line, and being the backbone of the team for today, and also being able to score a commercial bank try. So the final result, 36 points to 12. Air Force, like I mentioned once again, we'll have to work out on a lot before heading into that final. Coach Ashila Deshapriya not really happy with the poor performance today by Air Force Sports Club, but Air Force is a really capable team. They managed to end up in the Cup division last year in that top 4, and this year there's no mistake done, but slightly closer to that, ending up in that 5th position, and unfortunately having to play in the plate segment, but they are leading in the plate segment, though they have been brilliant, and It's a final game next week in the plate segment, and Sunday we have more important games coming up in the cup segment as Candy Sports Club will face Sierra FC in London Place, and it's going to be a brilliant vital game because more likely that will be the cup final as well. So pretty much of a similar scenario to today. Both teams getting that final touch before heading into the final, getting themselves to prepare for that important final. But most likely the final will be played at Nittawala Candy Sports Club home grounds, and at Racecourse grounds on Sunday. We will have CHNFC taking on Havelock Sports Club. CHNFC would definitely want to come back as they lost the game against Havelock Sports Club dominantly in that first league, and it's been a tremendous season so far. Plenty of mix-ups. CHNFC getting drawn twice back to back in the first round and the second round as well against Candy Sports Club, and CHNFC managing to beat CRNFC by 2 points in that first round, and CRNFC beating Candy Sports Club by 5 points in that first round. So it's been a season with lots of surprises and mix-ups, and definitely all these teams have had a great season, and we are all set to head into that last final week of the Nippon Paint Interclub Rugby League 2025-26. So the Nippon Paint Interclub Rugby League 2025-26. We've had having the final week of the league, and Police Sports Club did manage to go over for Sports Club today at Ratmalana, and as we look at the Swiss Tech perfect player of the match award being awarded to Johan Pires, the Police Sports Club flyer, has had a brilliant game today. Definitely a well-deserved player of the match. Johan Pires, brilliant with the boot, brilliant with his skills, and brilliant with handling. Also being able to score a try as well. So in your screen, the rest of the games that's coming up for the week. Navy Sports Club will take Sri Lanka Army tomorrow at Navy Grounds, Valisar, as Navy will have the upper hand of the home advantage. And 14th of February, CRNFC will take on Candy Sports Club, and that's going to be a crucial game, and it's going to be a big game between the top two teams in the cup segment. And CHNFC will take Havelock SC, as CHNFC will look back for redemption, where they were dominatedly beaten by Havelock Sports Club in that first round, and all important games and going to be crucial games. So do stay tuned with the Papare, Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, as we will bring you more action of this Nippon Paint Club Rugby League 2025-26.
business needs sophistication, cutting-edge precision, and seamless support. Vantage for the modern professional.
Keep pushing the limits. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get. Spray. Go.
Asama Sama Smart Option Samgin 125cc Balayan Siallatama Ihalin TVS Raider 125 the full option bike.
Perfectly. Swiss Tech Aluminium. Obat quotation එක කරගෙන බලන්න.
Muscle Guard Herbal Cream. A herbal cream for rapid relief and complete healing from muscle and joint ailments. Experience rapid relief. A trusted product from Link Natural.
Pay with your phone. Pay with your smartwatch. For the first time in Sri Lanka, pay easy with GPay and Commercial Bank.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Keep sweating. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get. Spray. Go.
Vantage for the modern professional.
Asama Sama Smart Option Samgin 125cc Balayan Siallatama Ihalin TVS Raider 125 the full option bike.
දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
It's the end again.
Keep rising. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get. Spray. Go.
දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Drink Samahan daily to boost your immunity and stay healthy against prevailing health conditions. Samahan daily. Stay healthy. Pay with your phone. Pay with your smartwatch. For the first time in Sri Lanka, pay easy with GPay and Commercial Bank.
දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
මල් මන්දහසේ ජීවිතයට ලංකලා සතුටේ පැහැයන් සොයා අතුරා සිහින සරසා පිළිවන්සල එලි කළා
ලංකෙන් රුපියලක් සතුටෙන් උපන් බෑයක අසිරිය.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Asama Sama Smart Option Samgin 125cc Balayan Siallatama Ihalin TVS Raider 125 the full option bike.
දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස්ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස්ටෙක් ගන්න ඕන හොඳම තීරණය.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි? අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස්ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස්ටෙක් ගන්න ඕන හොඳම තීරණය.
Every modern professional needs Vantage. For those who demand the best. Vantage for the modern professional.
Perfectly ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇලුමිනියම්. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇලුමිනියම්. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
වසංගකාරී වෙනුවෙන් අද්විතීය නිමාවෙන් විශ්වාසී ආරක්ෂාවෙන් අසමසම ස්මාර්ට් ඔප්ෂන් සමගින් 125cc බලයෙන් සියල්ලටම ඉහළින් TVS Raider 125 the full option bike.
Pay with your phone. Pay with your smartwatch. For the first time in Sri Lanka, pay easy with GPay and Commercial Bank.
Perfectly ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇලුමිනියම්. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
වසංගකාරී වෙනුවෙන් අද්විතීය නිමාවෙන් විශ්වාසී ආරක්ෂාවෙන් අසමසම ස්මාර්ට් ඔප්ෂන් සමගින් 125cc බලයෙන් සියල්ලටම ඉහළින් TVS Raider 125 the full option bike.
දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස්ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස්ටෙක් ගන්න ඕන හොඳම තීරණය.
Stand by for opener.
Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, the Papare.
3, 2, 1, roll.
ඉතින් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අංකික ක්‍රීඩා නාලිකාව Papare සමග.
Welcome back to the Papare.
Welcome to the live broadcast on the Papare.
Good luck, guys. Good luck, everyone.
The Papare, Sri Lanka's #1 television sports channel.